Welcome back to SSTV Rabbitohs members. I'm Johanna Josephson for South Sydney Media, bringing you the latest Rabbitohs news. The NYC team had another big win on Saturday evening, beating the Panthers team 48-12. Jason Clark had a strong game in defence and Malcolm Webster scored 2 tries. The boys will be looking to continue their climb up the ladder against the Dragons this Saturday evening before first grade. In South Cares, last week saw Ben Lowe visit an ARL development day. This week, John Hutchinson and Daniel Irvine will join a NAB representative at the Careers Expo. The Careers Expo provides career and further education information for school kids from years 6, 7, 8 and 9. The North Sydney Bears will look to continue their run to the finals this Sunday when they play against the Bankstown Bulls at the Crest Stadium. The Bears have won the last 3 games and have 2 games left before the finals begin. Unfortunately, the NRL team went down to the Panthers on Saturday night in a disappointing loss. Junior Vaivai scored a try on debut. The boys will look to turn their form around this weekend when they play the Dragons on Saturday evening. This is the last home game for 2009, so make sure all you members get out there and cheer the boys on. Now we go to Jeremy Monahan.
Thanks, Johanna. Yes, a big game against the Dragons this Saturday night at ANZ Stadium. It's the final home game for some of our favourite players, including this man that's with me right now, David Farlungu. Dave, an emotional weekend this weekend, playing your last home game for South Sydney?
It is. I've been at the club for 6 years, and it's sort of gone quick. But I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I'll be putting my best foot forward and doing my best for the team and also the members and the fans. So, something that I'm looking forward to.
Made 140 NRL games in the red and green, the only club that you've played for in the NRL, 13 test matches for New Zealand. Is there a favourite game in your memories over those past 6 seasons?
Probably the favourite, maybe the most memorable was 07 against the Roosters, where I had the incident against Brad Van Aster, so that's the one I'm going to remember for the rest of my career.
And so a lot of positives during the time you've been here, making the semi-finals in 07. Of course, you didn't get to play in those semis, but do you see comparisons between the team that's building up here at the Rabbitohs and the team that did so well that season?
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of positives you can take away from the season, even though our season hasn't been the best. Something to look forward to for the guys that are going to be here in season 2010. But it's definitely making big steps and inroads for the future.
And the members have been very supportive of you and your teammates over the past few seasons. Is there a message you'd like to send out to our members before the game against the Dragons this weekend?
I'd just like thank all the members and the supporters for getting behind me and also the club during my time. So thanks very much.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. David Farlungu playing his final home game in the red and green colours this Saturday night at ANZ Stadium. We want to see you all there to get right behind the boys against the Dragons.
Thanks, Jeremy. And that's all from the news desk for this week. I'm Johanna Josephson for South Sydney Media, and I'll see you next week.
Hi members, and welcome to JT's lineup for the round 25 clash against the St George Illawarra Dragons at ANZ Stadium on Saturday night, brought to you by 1-800-TAXMAN. Now don't forget, get 10% off your 2009 tax return by ringing Adrian Raftery and 1-800-TAXMAN. He'll do you that great deal and look after you to boot. Okay, let's get into the team for this weekend's clash against the Dragons at ANZ Stadium. At fullback, number 1 is Nathan Merritt. On the wings, we have number 2, Jamie Simpson, and number 5, Chris McQueen. In the centres, Colin Best is number 3, and number 4 is Junior Vaivai. In the halves, number 6, John Sutton, and number 7, Chris Sando. In the front row this week, we have number 8 and captain Luke Stewart, number 9, Isaac Luke at hooker, and number 10 is Scott Geddes. In the second row, we have number 11, Ben Lowe, and number 12, Eddie Pettybourne. And at lock, number 13, David Farlungu. On the bench for the Dragons clash, we have number 14, Beau Falloon, number 15, Shannon McPherson, number 16, David Tyrrell, and number 17, Jamin Lowe. Well, there's no doubt we missed a few of the boys who are on the sidelines at the moment out in Penrith last Saturday night, but we certainly won't be throwing the towel in, and we're turning up at ANZ on Saturday to really have a red-hot go at the St George Illawarra Dragons. So get out there and get behind the boys in what is our second last game of the season. Now, speaking of the end of the season, on the 18th of September, Friday night, we have the red and green ball at the AJC at Randwick. Tickets are still available. It's a great night. It's an opportunity for you to come down and rub shoulders with the players, see who wins the Players' Player and the Best and Fairest medal for the 2009 season. It's disappointing that we're not going to be where we want to be, that is in the semi-finals, but some great performances throughout the season, and it promises to be a really great night. So get your tickets. Once again, thanks to 1-800-TAXMAN who brings you JT's lineup each week, and hopefully we'll see you at ANZ on Saturday night.